risers back, but we don't have a no start anymore. The problem right now is that, I don't know if you can hear it, but it's a misfire basically. But it seems like it's an intermittent miss. It doesn't happen all the time. So the hookup I have right now with my lab scope is on channel 1. I have my ignition probe going to the wire from the ignition coil to the distributor cap, and then I have my sync probe hooked up to the number 1 cylinder right there. So that's channel B. You can see right now. So this is one, and I know that the firing order for this is 165432. So basically from here to here, we have all our cylinders firing out, and you can see that was a misfire right there. See some more? That's a misfire that just occurred right there. That was another misfire. Now I'm just gonna pause this. Kill the engine. Okay, then we're gonna look back on some of that capture. And now it's paused. Let's go back. See that? That's okay. That's still okay. I don't want to see that misfire. Okay. There you go. This one is a misfire. Alright, and that's number 6. This is number 1, so the firing order is 165432. So we have number 6 that has a misfire. Let's see if we can search some more. Okay, that's number 1 that has a misfire. And then 165432. That's another misfire. That's again on the number 1 cylinder. Let's look for some more. Misfires there. Some more, let's see. Again on the number 1 cylinder. Let's look back again. There's another misfire, and that's 1654. That's the number 4 that's misfiring now. Look at some other stuff now. Number 1 again, that's another misfire. 165, that's number 4 again with another misfire. That's number 6 again with another misfire. That's shooting up really high. 10, number 1 again. So 1654, 1654. That's number 4. Okay. 1654. That's number 1. 56. That's number 1 again at the end. That's another misfire on number 1. That's number 2. That misfired. And that just disappeared. Okay, let me zoom in on one of these. Let's check this one out. Okay, let's check this one out. Zoom that in, and that to me is a secondary misfire because the spark line just disappeared. And judging from like how high the kV is for this, I mean, it just went off the scale. So that is the secondary, high resistance on the secondary side. The question now is, see, it just disappeared. Now that wouldn't normally happen if you have a fuel issue, right? So this to me is looking like a secondary high resistance issue. It could be the spark plug, it could be the cap and rotor, it could be anything about the secondary. But we have a misfire on the number 1, the number 4, and the number 6, and sometimes the number 2. So if you can look at the distributor right here, I mean the number 1 is going to be on this side, but the number 4 and the number 6 are going to be on the other side. But what I'm thinking more about here, it has a misfire, I'm thinking because it's cross-firing. And if you can see the path for, so from the ignition coil it goes through this cable, goes into the cap, goes right here. But you can see number 1 is right here, it's on the other side of the cap. But number 4 and the number 1, number 4 is right here, and the number 1's right here. They're close together. They're right beside each other, basically, right? So because it's an intermittent miss and because it is a random misfire, I'm thinking more that it's cross-firing inside the cap. I'm gonna take off this cap and see the inside of it. So took the cap out, right? And there's nothing really that stands out for me as far as no arc flashes, you know. Has some corrosion in the tips, but nothing really major that I think would produce that misfire. Alright. So I'm gonna go down the line. I'm still convinced this is a secondary issue. So I am gonna go down to the spark plug holes and see what's up there. Okay. So took out the induction system, air induction, just to get at the spark plug or spark plug boot. And now I don't know if you can see it, but right there you can see on the spark plug boot, you see all these arc splashes. There you go. I think it's clearer now. You can actually see it on the spark plug boot. So those white, kind of like crack looking, they are actually spark arc flashes. So the spark is actually coming off of the boot. Let's take it out. I'm gonna replace it, and then we'll see what happens. So replace some of the plug wires right now, specifically for the number 2 and the number 6. Number 4 is intermittently misfiring, but I think it's more so, like I said, it's cross-firing from the number 2. Because you've seen the arc flashes earlier from that number 2 spark plug boot, the cable. So right now I'm going to have you look at the actual waveform again. And it's actually running a lot smoother. You don't hear the misfire anymore, it's not bogging down. So let's just rev this up a bit. Okay, everything is going okay. So this is going to be number 165432. Those are my 6 cylinders right now. And we're watching it live. I don't see a misfire anymore. And I don't hear it either. It's running smooth as it. It's running as it should be. Now earlier, just at idle, you can see the spark line like just disappear, and the firing line just go way up. All right. So this, I would call this a fix. I still have to replace the spark plug cables on the other ones, but as far as the misfire is concerned, I'm gonna call this one a fix.